Good morning, students. Welcome back to our moral science class. This is the fifth lesson, keeping good company. The meaning of this lesson means how our friends should be, how we should be with our friends, how we should select the friends and make friendship with them, and how we have to be with our friends. So, starting with our lesson, see, there is a small story which tells us how our friends should be and what is the good company of friends, and what is the difference between good and bad company of friends, what is the difference between good friends and bad friends, how we are lucky if we are having good friends. See, starting with a lesson, once upon a time a jackal and a peahen struck a friendship. Means jackal and peahen both are friends. They swore to each other that they would remain friends forever. They spent a lot of time in the company of each other. They even had meals together. Means jackal and peahen both were very good friends, and they used to spend time together, a lot of time together, and they used to trust each other, and also they used to eat meals, they used to spend time, they used to eat meals together. Next, one evening they came together for dinner. Although they sat together, they could not share their meals with each other. One day they two sat together for their meals. See, your friends, when while in your school or in your house, when you sit with each other and have meals, you share your eatable things with others, you share your tiffin with your friends. So but here peahen and jackal could not share their tiffin with each other, because peahen eats fruits and jackal eats meat, but peahen could not eat meat and jackal could not eat the fruits. So they were sitting together for having their dinner, and they could not share their food with each other. It was because they liked different kinds of foods. The peahen ate juicy plums, whereas the jackal had a fat kid. Means peahen is having plums, juicy plums as her food, and jackal is having one meat. However, they enjoyed themselves a lot. However, their tastes are different, their breeds are also different, their nature is also different, because peahen is a bird and jackal is a cunning animal. Even though their everything is different, nothing is similarity between them, then also they enjoy their friendship. Now, when the meal was over, the peahen stood up, scratched up the ground, and buried all the plum seeds in a row. What peahen did after having her dinner, she stood up. She started digging the ground, and she sowed all the plum seeds in the ground. Seeing this, jackal asked peahen, "What are you doing?" Then peahen said, "I am regrowing these seeds. Why to waste these seeds? So I am regrowing these seeds so that in the future time, if I am alive or not, the future generations can enjoy this juicy fruits." So see, "What are you doing?" asked the jackal. "I am sowing the plum seeds," the peahen said in a self-complacent manner, means very proudly. "My mother has taught me not to waste anything. Moreover, when these seeds grow into trees, they will produce plenty of fresh fruits. Even if I am not alive to see that day, I am confident that they will provide a good meal to many hungry peacocks." Means what peacock said very proudly, because already a peacock is a proud bird. So peacock said very proudly to the jackal that, "My mother said not to waste anything. My mother has told not to waste anything, so I am sowing these plum seeds so for the future generations, so that whether I am alive or not, the future generations, future peacocks can have these juicy fruits. Next, hearing these words, the jackal felt rather mean. Jackal thought, Are peacock can do this, why I can't do this? So, but he did not want to be defeated. He, in his mind, he thought, in his heart, he thought, I should not be defeated by the peahen. Peahen is doing such a kind work, and why should I not do it? Or and I should not be low before that peahen. So, assuming a lofty air, he said, That exactly what I also do. For the same reason, I plant the bones that are left over after my meal. Then he dug up a few holes and planted the bones of the kid. The next morning, the two some came to water the seeds they planted. Daily, they visited their gardens to see the progress. See, as the peahen has sowed the seeds, trees come. But bones, do they produce another animal, or do they grow? But the jackal doesn't want to be low between before peahen. So what he said and what he did, he said, no, I am also going to do the same. I also do the same every time. I am going to plant these, I am going to dig the uh, soil, and I am going to also bow these uh, bones of the animal, so that for the next generations they can have the animals, or they can have the meat. But this is not going to happen. But jackal doesn't want to be low before peahen, so he did the same. Every day they used to come and water those seeds, and peahen water those seeds, and jackal used to water those bones. Then what happened? The plum seeds shot into saplings, but the bones showed no signs of growth. As they are watering those seeds and bones, because of their peahen sowed seeds, so from the seeds they started shooting the saplings, means small plants started to come out, but there is no difference in the bones. Next, in the course of time, the plum seeds grew up into trees and bore fruits. The bones just remained unchanged in the ground all the while. In a short limit of time, those seeds grew up into trees, and they started bearing fruits, means they started giving fruits, but there is no change in the bones. So next, the self-complacent peahen began to tease the jackal for being a failure in bringing up the bones. So the proud peahen started teasing the jackal. See, jackal is a cunning animal. If peahen is going to start teasing the jackal, then what happened? One day, as the peahen sat down to a feast of ripe, juicy plums, the jackal stood by hungry and hurt. To aggravate the situation, the peahen said, when your old bones grow up, oh my, what a crop you'll have. The jackal began to burst with rage. Means, one day what happened, when the peahen was sitting on the plum tree and he was having the juicy fruits, the jackal was standing down there and he was seeing the peahen, and the jackal was already hungry and he was already hurt by peahen, and he was very insulted by the peahen also. And the peahen was saying, see, my seeds grew up and I am eating the juicy fruits. When your bones will grow up, and when you are going to get meat? Means, very insulting way the peahen started insulting the jackal. And jackal started mm, bursting with rage, means anger. he was started bursting with anger, and although he was hungry also. So what happened, see, what a pity, sneered the peahen. My dear friend can't eat plums. Poor dear, you look so hungry. Not insulting the jackal, but she started saying words also. Are, you can't eat the plums also, but I think you are hungry also. What to do? Very pity of you, saying the peahen. See, if I can't eat plums, I can eat the plum eater, the jackal said, and pouncing on the peahen, he tore her into pieces and ate her up. Already the jackal was very hungry, and the peahen started insulting also, and he was anger also. So what the jackal said at once? If I can't eat the plums, I can eat the plum eater. Who is the plum eater? That is the peahen. So at once he jumped and he pounced, the means he grabbed the peahen and he tore into pieces and he ate it up. So what is the story, moral of the story? Is the friendship of peahen and jackal a good friendship or a bad friendship? See, it is a bad friendship, because the peahen is a bird and the jackal is a cunning animal. We cannot trust on cunning animals, and we cannot. The two friends uh, should be of identical, means they should think whatever, means they should see the good of each and other. It is not the thing that in friendship we are going to insult our friends. If we are going to start insulting our friends, or if we are going to tell our friends to do bad things, so that is not a healthy friendship. So here, see, children, see what happened if it was a sad end for peahen. Was the peahen in a good company? No, she was in a bad company. There was no true friendship between the peahen and the jackal. Their tastes likes were different. They boasted about themselves and tried to humiliate each other always. Means they used to boast, means they used to say good words about themselves, and they used to insult the other friend. Their intentions never matched. The peahen was a proud bird and the jackal was a greedy and cunning animal. Obviously, the jackal was always waiting for a chance to globe the peahen. Whatever they are having friendship or not, whatever they are having, they started living together, they started having their dinner or food together, whatever it is. But peahen was a proud bird and jackal is a cunning animal. We cannot trust any cunning animals. So the jackal was waiting for a chance, when I am going to grab that peahen and eat it. So who are friends? How do you treat them? How do you influence? How do they influence you? We are human beings, and so we live in the company of other people. We have natural urge for companionship. We need the help of other people, and also others need our help. We are interdependent. The meaning of this is, we are human beings, we depend upon each other. Means we cannot do everything by our own. We are interdependent upon others. Others also are dependent upon us, and we are also dependent upon others. So we are interdependent. Next, all of us need friends and companions. Children love the company of other children of their age. Boys and girls generally make friends with other boys and girls with whom they study and play. They tend to choose friends among their classmates and neighbors. See, all of us needs friends and companions, means friends and relatives also, or whatever family members, whatever it is. We all need company of other people. See, small girls and boys, they make friends with other boys and girls who with their study, or whom with their used to, means they are which whom they are having a healthy relationship. So all of us are dependent upon others. Parents understand this need of the children and encourage them to develop healthy friendship with other children. Parents get worried if the children get into bad company, means parents also know that the children need friends and company of other children, so they also help you to make friends with others. And parents wants their children to have good friendship, healthy friendship, but parents get worried if their children are having bad company or bad friends, because bad friends teach us bad things, they tell us to do bad things, but a good friend, healthy company helps us to uh, bring up our uh, inner qualities outside. They helps us to be good with others, they teach us good things, they helps us in each and every mode of our future. So let us continue with our this lesson in the next class.